All right, let's take you to the presidential villa where the German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier has visited Nigeria as part of his 4-day visit to Africa. The German president held bilateral talks with President Bola Tinubu at the villa as part of efforts to foster a more fruitful collaboration that benefits both nations. President Bola Tinubu assured that his administration is committed to enhancing the partnership between Nigeria and Germany. He also emphasized the importance of building robust ties that benefit both nations.
Facilitators, they're building bridges. The people who come to Germany to study return to Nigeria. They take their knowledge about Germany along and they become interlocutors for German companies, German cultural institutions in your country. So we're both interested in these people who can build bridges, and I hope that people and the young people in your country will remain interested in Germany.
While we equally promoting the possibility of alternative source of energy, we pride ourselves in the largest producer of gas in the country. What we need to do have been discussed, and we need to strengthen the partnership for utilization of LNG as a source of supply and promotion of additional incremental value in business opportunity for Nigeria and Germany.
And let's get more on the outcome of this visit. State House correspondent Femi Akonde is standing by in Abuja studio. Femi, we have seen so many visits, high-level visits to Nigeria, from the president of Senegal to the Prime Minister of India, and now the president of Germany. Speak to us about this particular visit. What more can you tell us?
Well, just like every other visit to Nigeria, this one is also very important, but this is more significant again because of the stature of Germany as the biggest economy in Europe, coming to partner and build cooperation with Nigeria in different sectors, from the agricultural sector to the energy sector, especially in terms of renewables, to also military cooperation and also the mines and steel sector. So all of these, President Bola Tinubu believes, will help stimulate economic growth in Nigeria. And you know that this is a follow-up to several engagements between Nigeria and the Federal Republic of Germany. You recall that just last year, around October, just last year, President Bola Tinubu traveled to attend the Compact with Africa, G20 Compact with Africa Summit in Germany, where he met with the Chancellor Olaf Scholz, and on the sidelines also met with the President Frank-Walter Steinmeier. And you know, all of these also led to a follow-up visit again by Chancellor Olaf Scholz to Nigeria. A deal was signed, a memorandum of understanding of $500 million between Nigeria and Germany to strengthen cooperation in certain critical sectors, especially the energy sector, where Nigeria will now provide about 2% of Germany's liquefied natural gas, and Germany in return will bolster its investment in Nigeria's energy sector. And now when they say energy sector, not just the oil and gas sector, but in the renewable energy sector, because Nigeria is transitioning now from reliance on fossil fuel hydrocarbons now to renewable energy, especially with the use of CNG. So we expect Germany to support Nigeria in that regard, especially in terms of providing infrastructure and helping facilitate that transition to make it easier. And let me also add that President Bola Tinubu, was also commended for his role as chairman of the Economic Community of West African States, for providing stability in the region, and how he has been able to handle the delicate situation presented by the decision of Niger, Burkina Faso and Mali to break out of the regional bloc. That came up for discussion, and he says, well, they will continue to explore diplomatic solutions, but one thing is certain: ECOWAS will still stand for democracy. But he says that, you know, the condition of the people in Niger and Burkina Faso and Mali is paramount to ECOWAS, and ECOWAS will ensure that in their engagement and in terms of sanctions and restrictions that will be placed on these countries, the people's interest will be prioritized to ensure that nothing whatsoever affects.
All right, Femi, to come in now, I know you're highlighting some of it because you mentioned the visit of Olaf Scholz as well, and this is probably a follow-up. I like that you mentioned some of the MOUs that were signed, because the president seems to take a very economic and investment approach to his international relations. What more is the president expecting from this particular visit as a follow-up to the previous visit by the chancellor?
Well, there were no deals signed in this particular visit. You know, the president of Germany, the president of Germany is on a 4-day visit to Africa, where he would also travel to South Africa and I think Lesotho. So there are no deals, no memorandum of understandings signed in this particular visit, but this was just a show of support to Nigeria in terms of the reforms President Bola Tinubu's administration is embarking on, because President Bola Tinubu said categorically that the reforms are beginning to work, and all impediments and obstacles to the path of growing investments in Nigeria have been identified and eliminated by his administration. The president of Germany was accompanied by a huge business delegation. Beyond Abuja, they also traveled to Lagos, where he will sit with business people from the business community and interact. And we expect that in that interaction, some kind of cooperation and collaboration will also be established. Precious.
Thank you so much, Femi, for that update and an analysis. State House correspondent Femi Akonde live for us